I'm gonna see what's going on, cats. All right. Hey, this is Big Gene from Raw Deal, the last big night. This is the third time. I'm gonna keep trying this because it's important to me, and I just want to, say my respects to OG Omar. I think I left y'all by just giving y'all a little background of who OG Omar what crew came from, and how powerful the crew he was from. He worked for Freddie Myers, and I told y'all to hold on one second. Yeah, Cash, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know. You cut off. Did you cut it off or what?
I didn't cut it off. I think I'm talking right now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that was my manager, y'all. Shout out to Chaz. OG Omar, June Askew, the first one in there. That's what I got up here. So anyway, OG Omar was the one who worked for Freddie Myers, and I was just telling y'all how strong Freddie Myers' crew was, and some of the people that's in the entertainment business. Nightboat, thanks for being back here, brother. And I told y'all it goes all the way back from Underwood, who got life without the possibility of parole because of his knowledge and what he was doing in the streets. So the history that I was giving y'all, it may not seem that favorable in what and who we are as a people, but you got to realize the Kennedys was bootleggers in liquor. There was a lot of people who was slave owners, slave masters that was using, our labor to get rich off of the labor of the black men. So when I come here and I speak to you guys about the entertainment business, and we still have brothers who are willing to just take from these young brothers' talent and not make sure that they could build a foundation and build for their labors, and then they can own their own businesses behind us, which make us great because we all the building. They sit there and they rob these kids. So I was giving y'all a bit history on Freddie Myers to introduce y'all to Omar. So when y'all go and check out the Freddie Myers story, he's sitting up there telling you one of his best hustlers he ever had. He used to hustle in the rain with a full fisherman suit on. I found that real funny. Philly Girl One, what's up with you, mama? I found that real funny. So Zed Jackson, I want to tell y'all how I met Omar. Now, we used to get block parties, and the block parties we would buy 60 dozens of crabs. 60 dozens. We buy 60 dozens of crab. We get a big old one of those big pots, and we would make the crabs out there. We'll make any and every kind of food that you could think of. And everything was free. You know what I'm saying? Slick would get all the money from the different OGs and the different people. And because I hung with Slick, I would meet them. So Omar, he loved to eat. And he loved good food. He even had the restaurant, and some of y'all been to that, whoever been to Harlem, he used to own Amy Ruth's. He was one of the proprietors of Amy Ruth, and it still exists there. But I don't think he may be a silent partner or whatever like that. But I know he used to own it because we used to go in there and eat free. You know what I'm saying? So I already looked up the 5G thing, brother, and I understand that. But we're gonna get to that because it's killing us, and people they don't believe it. They don't believe the radiation is what's got this virus traveling, because of this radiation. And a lot of scientists is coming up with that. But I want to get through this. Thank you, Reggie. I appreciate you. All right, so now um, Omar was one of those OGs that would come and give a bag full of money. And whatever we have to do for the kids, whatever we want to do for the block party, you understand? Here you go. Now, in our block party, we had the books. We get a book bag. We got 100 book bags. We will give Slick will make sure we have pens, pencils, and sometimes we put a gift in some special bags. You understand? Especially for the kids who brought their report cards and stuff like that. You understand? Or kids who won the dance competitions and everything like that. If you see that video, G make this money, get this money, those kids that were the little boy and the little girl who was in those videos, Justin, he won our block party dance, and the little girl won our block party dance too. You understand? Who dancing with Puff at the end. So we got him in that video. So now, Omar was always a contributor to 112th Street, Slick and the family. It's nothing that we couldn't ask him for that he wouldn't give us, that he wouldn't do for us. He did a lot of time with Freddie. He came home. Then he ended up making the same mistake again, went away, then came back home again. He made my introduction to one of the greatest men that I have known in my life, and that was Chaz Williams. You could go to BET and watch Chaz's story. When he came from a gangster, a street hustler, a gangster, to one of the top businessmen in the record, just the industry alone, because he used to do promotions and do parties and everything like that. KD, out there in Wellston, what's going on with you? Yeah, I'll tell him you said hi. Yeah. All right. So now, Pete. Thanks, Pete. So now, to one of the greatest men I ever met, my second OG, which is Chaz Williams. He actually my first OG because me and him got closer than me and Omar was. But Omar made that introduction. Chaz was giving parties all over the country. He was on the Flavor Unit tour, the first Flavor Unit tour with Naughty by Nature. You understand? And he was on the second one too with Al Heyman. When it was Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, Biggie Smalls, and the Bad Boy Crew. Sometimes Bone Thug and Harmony. Couple other groups. They used to pick up groups here and there, but the main groups was Naughty by Nature, Mary J. Blige, Bone Thugs, and Jodeci, and the Bad Boy family, and then they would pick up other groups here and there, in different venues. So Chaz used to do all the parties. Chaz used to do the parties when Mike Tyson used to fight in Vegas. He did the Salt and Pepper birthday bash out there, which was crazy. He did a party with Shaq and them at the All-Star Cafe, which was off the chain. So Chaz was having a problem when he first got into business with the security. And Omar told him that I was the best man for the job. D-Money, I ain't worrying about them trying to stop me, brother. I'm here, y'all here, we good. So now Chaz was having problems, so he had brought Snoop to town, and it was a big riot. You understand? And when you have a riot outside the party, that means ain't nobody going to be in the party. And you're not going to be able to make your money that you put up. So Chaz said he wanted to meet me. So on 116th Street, they used to have this Muslim restaurant, and it was no pork on your fork. You go there any time of day, you could get breakfast. The food was great. We don't worry about what he's saying in his chat, B1. It's real over here, and he know it. So now, Chaz met me over there at the Muslim restaurant. And he said, man, I heard that you was good. I heard you was the best in the business. You understand? He said, I want you to be a part of my team. I said, I don't know if you can afford me. You understand? He said, can I? He said, what you mean? I said, yo, listen to me. I'm just don't be a part of anybody's team. I know Omar told me that you do parties and everything like that. But how many parties did you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? He said, we got 10 parties scheduled. You understand? I said, all right. So you got 10 parties scheduled. He said, so what you mean? I said, well, if you want me to be a part of your team, I need 10,000. I said, I need 10,000 up front, and I need $5. I need 500 each party, and I need 10 passes. And Chaz looked at me and said, shit. He said, bro, I said, yo, listen to me, man. That's small. That's small to where I'm going to get you and what I'm going to do for you. That's a small thing. He said, I'm still going to have to pay security. I said, yeah, I got 10 guys that you gotta pay straight up front, and that's going to be $150 per man. Now, this was back in the 90s. I know some guys right now today, they still getting $150 and $125 at the door, which is crazy. You know? Per gamut, STL up in here. So now, all right, so now check it out. Chaz said, so I told Chaz, listen here, check it out, man. When your next party? His next party was Luke. Now, back in the day, Luke was the man. It was crazy. So it was at Club Amazura. This was in like 90, I want to say 92, 93. 92, 93, something like that. At Club Amazura when Luke was there. So I told Chaz, I said, listen here, man. You pay my guys. You give me what I need. I bet you don't have no problem at the door. Now, anybody know Club Amazura, you could get 5,000 people up in there. So I told Chaz what I needed. And I needed barricades from the police department, and I needed well, we could bring the dogs in. We had 2 dogs. We had 2 pits and 2 pits in a Rottweiler, and we had my team outside. The line was around the block. I made about $3,000 or $4,000 that night on the door. Every time I make $1,000 with 10 men, I would always give my guys them an extra $100 to their pay. So my guys would end up in, when I get that extra side money on the door, they'll end up they'll go home with $250, and whatever I pocket. That was my money. So I did that for Chaz. Chaz had a full house. VIP sold out. There was no problem, no issues. Once we clear up the door outside, me and my people party. Because our job was to clear up outside Whatever the club did in the inside, that was none of our business. That was none of our problem. So now, Chaz seen what the work that I did. He gave me the 10,000. I got a 95. This was in, it was 94, 95 when we did that party, right? Because I had bought a 95 Tahoe. I still had that same Tahoe. So Omar made that introduction. Chaz gave me the 10,000, and then every time we do a party, he give me 500. I have 10 comps. I use my comps and making money from all the big hustlers and all the big guys who I knew just to get in. I would use my comp and they would pay me. So Omar made that introduction between me and Chaz, and then me and Chaz got real close, whereas that I was cooking at all his parties and everything. Every party Chaz gave at his house, every little function, I would cook that for him. Omar would always come back and take care of us no matter what he was doing. And if there was a problem in a situation in the street, you can always go to the OGs and tell them, yo, listen here, man, this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and they was looking out for us. So I came here today, and I was going to do this show, I don't diddy bop and I don't drink Sakop. And I'm going to do that on Thursday because I want to straighten some of these guys out that, Taj, I'm letting them know straight up and down, MZ Big Train and Eric Vandross, that I don't hate this nigga Diddy. I hate the position he put me in. Stuff that I got to live with for the rest of my life. I don't hate this nigga Diddy. I hate the fact that he came here and lied to everybody and made people who were security minded, who knew what was going down, look bad. He lied to everybody. And everybody wanted, like I got this fraud ass nigga on the channel right now. And if he say anything else, he tells y'all get him up out of there. Talking about, I'm telling lies about Diddy, I'm paid to. Nigga, I could swear on the stack of Bible on my mama's grave. Ain't nobody gave me a dime to say nothing. Ain't nobody gave me a dime. I do this because I can. I was there. I heard it. I saw it. I carried big. I was one of the nigga carry big, okay? That pulled him out the car. That didn't have to be. But this is about OG Omar today, brother. OG Omar was from 114th Street. He ran that block. Back in the day, that was his block. And it was Freddie Meyer's block, but he was the lieutenant for that block. And he made sure everybody ate. Y'all got to understand, man, some of these cats, they had to do what they had to do because the government ain't going to never treat us right. Anytime we build up anything, anytime we try to build up anything, they take it from us. They didn't do it to the Rockefellers. They didn't do it to the Kennedys. And everybody know they made their money off gambling, prohibition, alcohol, all that stuff. Steaks and eggs. Am I right? Let them know. We are able to come here and talk about it. I'm coming here to talk about my OG Omar because this coronavirus is going to take out a lot of people. Took him out. I'm hurt behind that right now, man. I know we all got somebody. We all got these stories. And if we live another 10 and 15 years, we're going to look back and be like, this is one of the worst time in our lives, man. This is going to be one of the worst time in our lives. But we as black people, we done seen it all and we done fought through it all. We as blacks and Hispanics, we done fought through it all. We done fought through this whole oppression through this United States government. They not gonna never see us right. You never gonna get no 40 acres in the mule for them. Here it is, the airlines, the hotels, and all them, it ain't been a good month. But they find out a way to get them a stimulus package that people talk about, they gonna send us 1,200, they gonna do this. Man, that's chump change. People talking about they can't wait till they get some check. It don't make you, do you understand right now? You can't go nowhere to spend a dime. I don't care how much money somebody got in the bank. I don't care how much gold jewelry, how many cars you drive. It ain't safe for nobody unless you in your home. So money ain't even important right now. I want you people to know they're not going to give us no reparation because they could come up with trillions of dollars. As soon as the plane, train, automobiles, thank you for that super chat, Butterfly, Reyes. As soon as any of them get in a problem, they start raping American taxpayers. Yo, this is a serious rape right here, man. Your grandchildren gonna be paying for this. They here to really do us now. Don't think it's gonna get back to normal, man. It's gonna be a new normal. And if you don't believe that, don't think they're gonna mess up and do all this for nothing, y'all. I'm here. I've been a good and I've been a solid dude, man, all my life. I know I may seem, I came here with a lot of pain, a lot of things on my heart because I couldn't believe it. The money I spent to try to get this out, the money I spent to that they had this YouTube thing. And shout out to MREC TV for putting me on to this. Shout out to Wisdom Clear for putting me on to MREC TV. And shout out to y'all for having me here with y'all. We've had a whole lot of losses, man. But we had a whole lot of gains out here. Texas, Alabama, 817. And I gained y'all. I gained a fan base. They call it fan base. I just call y'all good people. I gained good people who come here and watch me tell my story. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all telling y'all the real behind people. When y'all think all these guys is straight up gangsters when they was pranksters. If somebody say they don't know me, They haven't seen me. They was in their house. I was gonna call my man Double O. Double O is out there in Cali. And he used to be here in New York City, but he had situations. So he went to Cali to pursue his dream. A lot of guys done that who was around us. A lot of guys that we played ball with. Flex. I mean, what's his name? He's on had a TV show. I think his name was Flex. Then that skinny guy who's on. We got Tracy Murray. Used to Tracy Morgan used to come up to the game room. My man Alan Payne. All these guys that y'all see on television used to hang out with us at our game room on 112th Street, telling jokes, having fun. Shout out to my man Rob Stapleton. These are people we know personally. I know personally. Know my face. Know that I could make things happen for them. Have conversations, if they had problems in situations, that I knew how to mediate that for them. So I'm going to do something. I'm not going to give none of these clowns no more of my time. I'm going to give the real people my time. Darrell Mason, G Gambino. I'm going to give y'all my real time, brother. Brothers who call and really want to know what's up. I appreciate that. Aishan Swain. Thank you. Yeah, Aishan Swain said, Ishan Swain, ISHAN. Listen, I'm sorry if I messed that up, man. I try to wake them up, man. I try to tell the people the way the American government is and the way the Constitution is written. You understand? At least the first 12 parts of it. You understand? Amendments of it. It ain't for us, man. They won't even change the fact that it's racist in the national anthem to make us feel good, man, as a people. They got those 9 Supreme Court judges up there to make sure. Trump done put all those racist federal judges in their thing to make sure that we don't win. And then when we start trying to win, when we start trying to look a little better, when we start trying to have our own business, when we start trying to buy land, when we start trying to say, okay, let's get our own communities back. Let's get our own cities back. Stay in your house. Don't come outside. We know how to do without. We've done without so long. We done without so long. So Holistic Health Imperial, I'm going to let them know right now. Thanks for that super chat. But you and I know we've done without so long. We know how to make a pot of beans and some cornbread. And eat that for a week if we had to. Mark, I get some sugar in my beans. That's that St. Louis stuff. They put that sugar in that rice, sugar in that beans, sugar in that grits. That's why I got sugar diabetes. Sugar, sugar, sugar. And that's real talk, man. They not gonna let us, man. If we don't see, we ain't have to spend no. Yo, I bet ain't nobody in the strip club now. I bet dudes ain't throwing no money away now. Now you know you could save your money. They won't give us no property. Go buy a piece of land. Hold on to it. Go buy some property or a business. Hold on to it. Because it's time for us to wake up. Don't go buy Gucci. Don't go buy Louis Vuitton. Oh, they going to start clicking off right now. What's wrong with Gene? That nigga crazy. Yeah, I did. I spent my money on that. Yo, listen here, man. I have a Gucci set. I own like over 30 pair of Gucci's like this, that, and the third. I have a Gucci sale tomorrow. If you could come. Don't spend your money on that shit, man. I'm talking to you young cats that's coming up. My mama used to say, long as it's clean and it look good on you, do it matter where it come from? I see the numbers dropping. Good. Because the news ain't for everybody. Appetite for chicks, they not going to give it to us. They're not going to give us that 40 acres. They tried to, and then they say, oh, they doing something with it. Because they know we can farm it better than they can. They'll give every other race, somebody coming to the United States, some kind of a stipend, a stimulus plan, whatever you want to call it. They give it to anybody except the blacks. When we had towns and black cities, they came in and tore it up, man. I hope we can get back proud, brother. Who's that? Amira X7? He said, oh shit, GeneDeal was my PO in 2001 in the Bronx on St. Anne's. Okay? Wow, he could have violated my ass a few times, but he didn't. Oh, Shizzy, you on YouTube? Nah, I ain't famous, brother. But the same information I gave you back there in 2001, the same dude I was back there in 2001, I'm a little bit more educated. I'm a little bit more wise and older. I'm giving it to the people out here. And thank you for that, man. I appreciate you coming out here and telling your story. And that's why I shouted it out, brother. Amira 6. That's your tag. I didn't know you by that. Appreciate you. People don't understand, man. We as our race of people have been through a lot, man. That's why brothers had to hustle. But every brother I know who was hustling to get a business. These young cats, they hustle to get sneakers and jeans and they gotta have their wares, they gotta have their jewels. They gotta have that now. They not putting money, say, okay, I want my girl to start a daycare over here. So I'm gonna buy this building. They're not thinking like that. They want to go to the strip club and throw up $5,000 in singles and then get mad at security. Talking about, yo, y'all niggas just hating, man. No, go ahead. Because she gonna tip me when she come out. Good looking out, Gene. She gonna tip me when she come out. Thanks, Gene. Marcy Ballard, Daryl Mason. Yo, all the people who lost somebody, man, through this coronavirus thing, I feel for y'all, man. Because we didn't think it was going to happen. I lost my OG today. My OG who introduced me to one of the best men I ever met in my life, Chaz Williams. Hey, Miss Toya, Gangsta Slim. Do I know Brown? Brown is my brother, Gangsta Slim. That's my brother. He came into parole with me 9 months before me, brother. We worked every job together since we got out of college. Daryl Mason, I ain't violate your parole, brother. You violated your parole. If you gave me tools to fight with to keep you out on the street, I kept you out on the street, brother. I could say that. I know that for a fact. Salute to you, brother. Richard Hurd. Yeah, I'm waiting for that book. He was supposed to send me half the book, and he haven't sent it yet. I don't know what's going on, man. But I'm not worried about it. I'm working on that cookbook. I got all my recipes down now for each holiday and stuff. But I ain't going to tell y'all my story and stuff like that. I got the cookbook. The cookbook might come before the regular book, but the cookbook going to have a lot of stuff and a lot of situations in there. Thank you for your patience. Robert Brown, shout out to Lafayette, Indiana, brother. Priest out there in Brooklyn, shout out to you too. Yo, don't look for yo, listen to me, man. It ain't been a month, and they came up with $200 or $2 trillion? $2 trillion? They came up with 200 trillion or 2 trillion or something like that for the whole industry, for the whole America, the businesses, and talking about giving people $500 to $1,200, the taxpayers, that they're gonna get back from you double. I know I've been over my time, man, but I want to be here with y'all today, man. I lost somebody that's dear, for real. I'm fucking hurt right now, man. I'm fucking hurt right now. My brother called me slick. He was like, yo, man. Yo, we lost Omar, man. My show today was going to be about I don't diddy bop and I don't drink Sakat. And I was letting cats know, man, listen, I don't hate dude. I hate the position he put me in. I had to look Big's mom eye to eye. I had to pull that kid out the car when I knew better. And I told them better. I hate he put me in that position, yo. Do you understand that? I got to go through that for the rest of my life, bro. I don't care what nobody's like, yo, niggas, I'm gonna get over it. It's like the nigga, every time I hear that nigga music, it goes like this. Cause I knew better. I should have walked away from him. I should have told dudes, yo, listen to me, man. Take me back over to the hotel. And then maybe big with it like, yo, your own security ain't going, nigga. I ain't going. Gene say niggas gonna kill us. I ain't going. I ain't get that kid that out, man. When he said, Gene, you ain't gotta go, I shouldn't have went, bro. He right. Maybe I wouldn't feel like this. Then I don't know. I was there to save everybody, man. I'm built like that. I'm 10 times the normal, man. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care what you say or what you think about me. Anybody ever been in front of me, they know I carry myself that way. I'm 10 times the normal man. Yeah, Prince Doug. I don't know how much you know about that, but you're right. Things start changing when they scan laws. Yep. Man, I just hope we as people see what they can do. It's never gonna get back to where it used to be, y'all. They didn't do all this for nothing. Trust and believe. They didn't do all this for nothing, y'all. For us that make it, and y'all who could go back and look at this stuff, understand. Let's start getting our property. Let's start getting a trade. You ain't always got to go to college. Learn a trade. Because if you could fix a car, you got a job. If you could fix any kind of air conditioner, refrigerator, you got a job. If you got a skill in paint, you got skill. Let's get skill oriented. Let's start making our own clothes. Let's start representing what Black and Hispanic and people of color are about. And if the white people that respect us and respect us want to have our own, those people who are white want to respect what we trying to do as a people, let them come too. I ain't talking about the ones that sitting in they mansion, the ones who sitting in they farm somewhere who not trying to see you that. There's a few white cats, a few white people out here that understand what we've been through. We need to understand ourselves. While we sitting at home, while we here with each other, they have stopped us even from congregating in the church when we supposed to have been getting good news at the church. Pastor worrying about what's in the tilt. Who's tired? Who didn't tie? I want y'all to understand our life is different now. I want y'all to understand that we can be different now. They stopped us to wake us up. We had the first Black Wall Street. It's been the first lot of black stuff, man. They either stole it or took it from us. Have 100. What's up with you? Biz Money B. I don't know what you mean by that. Ain't nobody fault but the trigger man. Trigger man always been the white man, brother. It's always been the trigger man. Always been the white man. There's white men. There's more white killing than there is black killing in America. And there's probably more police killing of black men than black men killing of black men. But they call it black on black crime. When white men kill white men, they don't call it white on white crime. They're always trying to sensationalize what we do when it's wrong. Uncontrollable Minds 2020. You said that Diddy have Biggie murdered. He online right now. Go ask him. Mr. Molly, yeah, I do an interview with Wendy Williams. I do an interview with a lot of people. But they ain't going to do an interview with me. It's a difference. Listen, man, I hope that we look at this time that we have to be at home, that we stand at home, and we say to ourselves, I'm going to be about black. I'm going to be about Hispanic. I'm going to be about getting us a black city. I'm going to be about getting us a black township. I'm going to be about getting us property. I'm going to be about what we need to be about so we can start making decisions. Because we don't make no decisions here in America. Feeling fine. Thank you for the shout out from Florida. Darrell Mason, no, brother, it ain't our fault as blacks. Darrell, you can't believe it's our fault as blacks because we don't stick together when in fact they come and put the poison to keep us apart. And they don't make it, they do everything to make us fight against each other. When we do build something nice, when we do have something nice, they take it from us. Do you remember growing up and we had the community center and we used to go in there and we used to play ball. We used to have after work. You had to do your homework before you got to play the games in the community center. They had homework help and all this stuff like that. And then kids was going to college and going to school and they weren't going out here being in the games and trying to find stuff to do. They take it away from us. Oh no, we take that away from them. There's too many of them going and playing ball. There's too many of them going in there and learning how to do their homework. Nah, They take everything from us, man. It's a purpose. We get guys who get millions and millions of dollars. The only time they put the money back into our community when somebody giving them a handout to go give it to us. They don't take their money and put it back into the community like it's supposed to be. Why are we still using the same history books from over 100 and what, 180 some years, 100 some years? The same history book telling the same lies. We seen how much they cared about us when the national anthem, it's about a racist, it wasn't even a national anthem. This racist white man under Woodrow Wilson sit up there and they put it in there, and then we know it's talking about killing slaves, and they won't even stop it. South Africa stopped theirs. America never stopped theirs. We thought of South Africa and apartheid was worse than that. At least they stopped that national anthem. America never stopped theirs, and they not. They not. Nobody's going to interview me mainstream because they know I was there. The pictures, the places, all that proves that I was there. Second of all, that if I get interviewed by the correct person, I'm very intelligent and I know how to articulate myself in a manner in which that you will get what you need to know. Charles Smith out there in North County. What's up with you, boy? St. Louis County. Shout out to St. Louis, Wellston, always. Chicago, Texas. My man Fado, he lost his little 2-year-old nephew. He fell out the window last Thursday or Friday. And the family's been in a turmoil out there in Detroit. So shout out to Fado, his brother, Juan. I hold y'all head, man. Shout out to you, Q, too, Ice. I want to say a shout out to my OG, always. Omar, we're going to miss you and Chaz. All you people out here who lost somebody that y'all cared about, y'all going to miss them. We're going to get to that, Cali TV. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to come clean. You're right. And everybody who lost somebody through this whole tragic thing, y'all stay in the house, man. Y'all don't go around people. Y'all don't congregate. Y'all don't do none of that. Let them do what they have to do. Because we're going to be stronger than ever. We're going to get bigger than ever. And we're going to be black and badder than we can ever be. Y'all understand? We could do that. We know how it is. We know what to do. Quality High Records, yeah. We are U.S. subjects. People just don't understand. We're still under that British rule. Don't let them fool you. That's why they throw that in our face all the time. The king, the queen. That's why they care so much. Shout out to my people out there in Dublin, Ireland. Trevor Stewart. Shout out to my homeboy BK Fame, Shay Boogie. A lot of respect. Always. And to my baby sister out there in Detroit, happy birthday today. Christy Lynn Robinson. I love you, baby. Your big brother. Listen, everybody, I've been here for a long time. I'm pushing through it. Thank y'all for your time, man. This has been Big Gene from Raw Deal, the Last Big Night. I want to do love and blessings, and may God above open up his gates and his arms and his love for my man Omar and everybody who we lost through this time. I'm running out of fingers, man. I'm just gonna say, as I always say, if they don't fuck with you, fuck them and feed them beans. Stay chazzed up. Have a problem with somebody, nip it in the bud. For all the other people that we lost, from Kobe to Lil Mike to my man Omar, stay blessed, and thank you for giving me this time. And we'll be back hopefully Thursday. And I'll tell y'all why I don't diddy bop. Peace.